Hi, Antonio.
Sorry, I lost my screen and I was hitting somebody, but I didn't know that I had the window where the sound was coming.
Oh, okay, yeah, no problem. I can hear you.
So, are you prepared for QCon? Are you able to
Yeah, I
travel?
will be there. What about you?
I got my approval for traveling. Are you in the United States already?
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, you're based in
In
Europe
Spain.
or?
Yeah, in Portugal.
I'm
Spain,
sorry.
Portugal. In Portugal. Today in Portugal.
Oh, okay.
No.
Hi.
Hi. Do you guys have access to check to if you have access to notes today? Put it in the chat.
Yes, I can access it.
Okay, cool. Do you have, can you write? So last time, some people cannot for some reason. I don't know why.
Good morning, everybody.
Hi, Ryan. We should probably get started. 5 minutes past. Okay. Does anyone have access to this notes? It's in the chat. So okay, so I'm thinking today we probably should just
Just added the PR that you opened in the notes.
Right, so we should just look at this doc, right? So this is a this is basically just a copy of this Google Doc. Now everything is in this PR. So if everyone is good with this, then we'll just say this is ready for review. I can remove the work in progress. Do you guys have anything else to add before we just go over this? Yeah, I think we didn't really change this. I think this is the same as before. Missions, just the scope part. There are several subdomains. We expanded a little bit, and then I think each section is in this format. We can just review this together, and of course, you can also review this offline.
My vote is for removing the work in progress and open it up for public review as well. I think it looks
Right.
good.
Okay. Yeah, so we can just go over this one's data. Any comments for
I think
data?
that it looks pretty well.
Okay, thank you. This next section, storage.
Do you need to call out vector databases?
So vector databases, I mean, we kind of mentioned that in the AI paper, I mean, the work in progress paper on storage and AI, we mentioned that. So all of this mentioned here are in they're kind of in the cloud native storage landscape white paper. So didn't really include anything else other than those. I'm not sure if we want to add the vector database.
I mean, we already call out databases.
Right. That's
So I
actually
don't know if,
point.
yeah, I don't know if that's, I don't know how much cardinality we want to call out as explicitly in the charter.
Yeah. So those are, those are, as I said, we have this other paper where we are exploring a little bit more on that. But that is also a variation of a database. Okay, anything else about storage? Okay, if not, moving on to networking.
no comments from me. It looks good.
So I think that silent is yes, right?
Sorry?
Silent is yes, or
Okay.
it's okay.
Okay, good.
Otherwise, we
All
are
right,
going to
move on.
stay here.
Yeah, okay, moving on. Yeah, compute. Yeah. Good.
I have a question. I don't know if people is with the tag runtimes, if there can be some.
Oh, yes. So we actually, or maybe you missed those meetings. We actually talked about this part, right? Because
Okay.
overlap.
So then if you cover that, then sorry.
Yeah, we have an overlapping, right? So we actually just pick the part that are not covered by them. Maybe Dylan, you can elaborate
Yeah,
more about.
sure. Yeah, basically we do have an overlap with workload foundations in this space, and that's where the key here to call out is they also are calling out runtimes in their charter and virtual machines and OSs like special purpose OSs and containers, but the layer we want to kind of point out, and the key words I'm using here, is kernel and hypervisor compute primitives. So, like, we call out container runtimes, but we want to call that there's the boundary between the kernel and the user boundary. And that's the separation between the tags, where Workload Foundations focuses on the user space of the container. We're more focused on the kernel level primitives, the system level resource isolation and namespace and groups, the things underneath the container runtimes or that back the runtimes, and calling out the hypervisor interactions and the primitives supporting special computing elements. So hopefully that's kind of clarifies the difference, or if there's something we need to explicitly call out with workload foundations.
Hey, Dylan, might be good actually add some little, explanation of that somewhere. I think this question probably will come again and again, right? If people just
Yeah,
read this, probably
let
not
me
pay.
reach let me reach out to the workloads foundation
Okay.
folks and get them to kind of review as well and make sure that if they have any suggestions on how to clarify this
Yeah.
language, because
Can you,
they
I would
don't
just say,
clarify.
I would just say like what you have said, I think that's very good. I mean, I
Yep.
wonder if it's good to just add a section here to say, hey, there's some overlapping, between us and, here's the difference. I think that will help a lot actually. Right. Because otherwise
Yeah.
we may need to answer this question over and over again.
Okay. Yeah, I will coordinate with the workload foundation chairs and tech leads, and I'll do it in the public channels and link you all just to make sure that because workload in the workload foundations charter, they don't call out any of the overlap on their side. So it might be something where for their charter, we want it in both to kind of clarify that runtime is kind of shared across both tags, but at different layers of the stack.
Okay. Thank you. So I'll just add a note here that you will clarify the differences.
Yep. Perfect.
Okay, that's compute and infrastructure management. Good.
Moving on.
Okay. Edge. Are we good?
Yeah, so mulling over that one on that languages, schemas, and
which one?
protocols.
Oh,
Yeah, sorry, one about that.
this
Sorry, I was
one?
just thinking over it.
Okay.
Yeah, languages seems to be very broad, right? Is there any clarity on what languages mean?
Infrastructure. I think
Is it like domain-specific languages, do you mean?
this is it's Bruno. Bruno added this. I think this is what, but this is something like Terraform, those type of language, I believe. Kashif, you know? Think
No,
you work on.
I
You
wrote the
didn't add
initial
this?
section, but I don't recall adding languages. It was perhaps
think-
rewritten by someone else. I don't know.
Yeah, Bruno added
yeah.
this because he added this. I remember he said this is. I remember this after something like Terraform, those type of languages. So it's not like language. It's not like we are going to invent something, but
Oh, no, absolutely not. No, but even
using.
languages in the
Yeah.
terms of, say, like, say, domain-specific languages,
Yeah.
Terraform, OpenTofu, and then there is serverless workflow is another group in CNCF working on workflow languages.
Mhm.
Then, of course, you have all of the programming languages. So that's
Yeah.
what I mean. It's
I
just
think
like a
those
lot
are
of,
not,
I mean, it's very broad scope. So I think this want to be,
not for programming, more for like infrastructure management, life cycle,
so it would
infrastructure
be more in the
cycle.
kind of the OpenTofu category.
Something like that. I believe that's what he means.
Can you leave a comment perhaps to just clarify that?
Okay, you think we should add some like example, just say maybe just add one or two example that
Or just add one or two adjectives, maybe, just to clarify what you mean by languages.
just say clarify. I'll add this note for. Okay, I'm not sure if he's. This is him, right? This I think. Can you okay? How do you want? Because we also don't want this one to be too big. Add example, or maybe he can just add explanation here, just to comment.
Yeah, I would say one or two words should be fine.
Yeah, maybe he can just comment here. Okay, anything else? All right, Edge. Are there any comments for the Edge section? Or are we good?
If you want to add, right after low latency, you can even add the word power if you want. I mean,
I'm sorry, where?
after low latency,
Low, late.
after that, you can just add the word power. Power will be a big issue in
Low
the edge.
latency power, you mean? Oh,
After that, yeah, one more term.
power.
Do we want to say like power management?
Yeah, it's up to the group to decide what you want to call it, Dylan. Yeah, it could be power management.
Power.
I mean, depends what comes into this thing because typically you're going to be in low power environments. So I think that's the kind of the power criteria becomes something. There's low power, or if you go offline, if you lose power,
Yeah.
what is that kind of the?
So is that what we mean by offline? So do we want to kind of clarify? Do we want to leave offline in there, or do we just?
Offline is different, right? Offline means you lost connectivity, internet connectivity or something, communication connectivity. While power basically means you're like totally powered down for whatever reason, right? Your battery goes down or something like that. So that could be kind of some infrastructure management implications of just the power aspects of it.
Right. Yeah. There's yeah, we're gonna
conserving power, managing power, or what if you lose power, right? All of those things kind of come into that.
Power consumption or management that actually covers everything.
I
I
think you
think
can
it
just
can
call
some
it.
can
Go ahead.
yeah, sorry, go ahead, Ru.
Oh, no, I was just saying maybe it can just, since it's all infrastructure, right? So infrastructure,
Infrastructure is very broad, right?
yeah, I know it's very broad. So I was trying to see,
Power is
just like you call
pretty,
low latency as one criteria, which is a good criteria, right? It's
right.
like
Power,
power
I
should
think
be
it's
also be on
important,
the
right? I think you
criteria.
can call it out, but just like what do you want to say? Power management, I think it's maybe covers everything. Maybe this is good. Kashif, you want to comment? Because you
No, yeah, I think that's a very good
this
point.
section.
I would say that I would be also interested to also add something related to power. I don't know exactly what should be the term, power aware scheduling, power awareness, power
Yeah.
management. We can actually add.
Yeah, exactly.
some-
A lot of things come into that, right? It's not just the management aspect of it. So,
Okay. Well,
but
what
it
do
is
you want?
management is one aspect of it. One aspect.
Okay, so
Yeah.
what okay. But we also don't want this one to be too long, right? So we need
Maybe
to
just is it okay
something
if we write power awareness, something like that?
power awareness.
And management is something I don't
Okay.
know if it can just
Awareness.
perhaps I don't know.
Awareness. I don't know.
I was doing it since you
Power
had low latency
conservation.
as a criteria. Low latency, we not. So I was just saying, hey, maybe power is also a criteria as we do this. But yeah, clearly we having one or two more terms to clarify it will make sense. I don't know what they are.
Yeah, I do agree we need to clarify this. Looking at this with an uninformed vision, just the word offline doesn't without understanding edge, I wouldn't have guessed it meant like managing if the site goes offline. Um, so and to the point of adding, kind of power awareness or efficiency or management or whatever we want to decide, I think that we do need to do something here to kind of expand on this because it's a little vague.
Then in that case, maybe if I also clarify the offline by, let's say, intermittent disconnectivity or communication disruption, would that make more sense? Or offline insert and speed it up?
Again, hear you very
Yeah, I
clearly.
think I think you're on something here, Kashif. I think sensitivity is probably a really good word to use here. Maybe I don't know how to expand on that, but I like the word sensitivity because that's the nature of it, is you have these sites and they're sensitive or they're prone to going offline or losing a connection, or maybe you lose power to the site. So you have to take that into account. But I like that. I like the word sensitivity is what I'm trying to say. I don't know how you want to fit that in, but I think that's going in a good direction.
Yep, I guess sensitivity is good.
So you want to, I'm not sure how to write that. Kashif, you want to think about this maybe then?
No, I'm actually agreeing to both of these. So what we need to
Okay,
change
what do you want
is
to, we
either.
want to add both of this here? What?
So no. And there were 2 points discussed here. First of all was this power related thing. So I think power efficiency, as you have written, we can just simply change add that term. That's
Okay.
fine. And the second one, as Dylan said, was it sensitivity? But then
I mean,
sensitive.
how do you know I mean, how do we write?
Yeah, I think I would
I don't know.
perhaps say I don't know, intermittent disconnectivity or communication sensitivity or something related to that instead of offline. I think offline is a bit vague now that I read it myself. I'll come up with something and
I
just
think,
leave it
yeah,
on the
I think you're
comment.
onto that, yeah, because you can just say intermittent or intermittent or more unreliable. I don't know. We don't want to judge. We don't want to judge.
Connectivity.
Yeah, we want to just say maybe intermittent connectivity, right? Intermittent connectivity.
I don't know how to spell this word. Intermittent. Sounds probably
So
spelled.
TT, so yeah, another T before E. Oh, sorry. Is it what did you mean? Is it intermittent or intermittent?
No, I meant this one. Intermittent means, I think I was just
Okay.
using the same word that you mentioned, Kashif. I think just like connectivity may come and go, right?
Yes.
Actually, it's almost like connectivity may come
Power.
and go, and so your bandwidth may also be going up or down depending on what coverage, cell coverage you get, right? What communication coverage you get out there in an edge environment.
So we don't want power awareness. So should we remove offline, add power efficiency and intermittent connectivity?
Yes. Yes, I agree.
Okay. Are we good with this section now? Anything else? Oh, you already have this one. See?
Yeah, sorry.
We don't,
Yeah, I
we
think
don't need this one
probably
now.
we just
Yeah,
can.
that's just redundant, right?
Yeah, I just forgot that I was smart enough even before thinking that. Sorry.
Yeah. So, okay, so we add power efficiency. What about this offline? Do we still remove this?
Yeah,
Do we
we just
want to
removed
add
it.
anything?
Yeah. I think this power efficiency is fine.
Okay. Yeah, since this is already, it's already mentioned here. Okay, anything else? Okay, moving on. The last section, sovereignty. Any comments? We good? Okay. All right, so I think, so then we are done reviewing this, and I think we didn't really change much of the other sections. So I think I'll just update with, oh, okay, we need to wait, okay. Dylan, I'll reach out to upload foundation tag, and then I'll ask Bruno to add comments here. So I'll just add this, and then we'll see how it goes. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I think we're almost done, right? Do we have anything else we want to cover? So basically we reviewed, let's see, we reviewed.
Yeah, I have added some comments. I have to also drop. I think we are good to remove the work in progress already from the
Okay.
paper. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. All right. All right, so just we'll take PR and remove work in progress. Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone. Bye.